Good morning, welcome to Wales. Today we're out and about in the Cambrian Mountains. We're going to be going up Pumlumon or Plynlimon, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, and we're going to find the source of two mighty rivers, the River Severn and the River Wye. Many points along the drive here has been alongside the River Wye, seen it as it reaches Bristol Channel. Over the Severn Bridge, and yeah, seen it's getting smaller and smaller, and eventually a bit later on we'll see its source. So it's just gone 8:30. I got up early this morning, got here. Yeah, it's a beautiful morning, clear blue skies, and it's already quite warm. So yeah, what a beautiful day, what a beautiful place. Seems to be a very, very quiet part of the country as well. There's very few people around. I know it was early, but the roads were very clear. So starting off, just come off the road and following a stream. There's no obvious path, and it's really tussocky and marshy, but it's what the route says, so we'll go with it for a while. So we come from down there, came up past that clump of trees, up here, and crossed over the fence. There's no obvious path. There are little sheep tracks, but they're quite marshy, so yeah, it's hard work, hard going. Next, carrying on, and effectively you're heading up somewhere on that spur to go up to the ridge. So I'm still walking up this spur. Because it's steeper, it's better drained than the lower bit, but there's no obvious path. So you just pick up the sheep tracks. Every now and then there are what looks like quad bike tracks, sort of crisscrossing it, but they don't always stay in the direction you want to go, so you just get lucky when you find one. Anyway, let's keep going. So I've reached the first sort of mini summit of the day. Yeah, it's about an hour from leaving the car. What a fantastic day. Look at this. Blue skies, big views. Just lovely. There was actually a quad bike track most of the way up that. That's where we're heading next. That's Plynlimon. It's just along this ridge. So this is a good spot to see where I've come from. So we parked the car down by the reservoir, walked along the road till we got to that clump of trees, came up that boggy, tussocky valley, and up that spur, up the ridge, till we got to that little summit, and then we came down by the side of the forest, and now we come up the ridge here. There we are, we've reached the summit of Plynlimon. There's the drink point, just prove it. Wow. Just wow. It is clear as a bell today. It's a pretty remote place, but very beautiful. Right, next, off to try and find the source of the River Wye. So here we are, and that there is the source of the River Wye. Pretty humble origins. Amazing to think that only a few hours ago I was driving over a bridge where the river was tens of meters wide. So here we are, this is the source of the River Severn. So this is the source of the River Severn. So it's only about 3 or 4 kilometres from the source of the Wye. So another mighty river starts very humble origins. Amazing they start so close together, go quite different routes through Wales, and then end up at the same place just outside Chepstow. So there we go. Onward. Quite a challenging bit of walking here. It's no real path, just trudging through marshy, grassy, tussocky stuff. But it sort of saps your strength and it's hot. So hopefully we'll find a big sheep track or something soon. So I just crossed the river on some stepping stones. I think there's a path sort of out over that side somewhere, so I'm going to try and find that, because walking through this tussocky stuff is exhausting. Well, it's a relief to be on the path. Whew. That last kilometre or so was really tough going. And it's getting quite hot. So yeah, I think I'll probably stop for lunch in a bit. This river valley is very pretty. not a bad lunch spot. I finally made it to a proper path. Oh God, what a relief. Oh, that was hard going. Oh, still, proper path from now on. So made it off the track and now back on the road. So I think it's a kilometre or two along the road back to where the car is. Now it's really heated up as well. I will be glad for a sit down on a comfy seat. Just coming back to the car. That was 6 hours. It's a little under 20 kilometres, I think. I think I saw fewer than 6 people, and half of those were at the source of the Severn. So yeah, hardly a soul around. It's quite good when you're having a little cheeky swim. Tired. That was challenging. That was the paths, or lack of paths, was the hard part. The distance and the ascent wasn't too bad. It was just that boggy, tussocky, relentless walking, with even sometimes when it's meant to be a path. Yeah, that was quite challenging. Still, back at the car now. I'll leave the route and see you next time. Thank you.